first race of the season is go. They're rolling in Valencia, and it's a good start from Liam Hezemans. It's Hezemans that leads then towards the first corner. Tzortzis a bit slow to get off the line by the looks of it, or a bit slow to pull the throttle down anyway. Some cars running wide there, I believe one of them. Well, we'll focus on that in a minute. I think Anthony Kumpen went wide, but all the way around the outside for the lead at turn 2. That looked to be Gianmarco Ercoli, but he hasn't managed to execute the move. So Ercoli was trying to find a way past Liam Hezemans around the outside at 1 and 2. But he has to settle for second place. You're on lap 3. Ercoli is yet to really make a move, and I think that's in part because Tzortzis is making it abundantly clear that half an opportunity will see the Cypriot driver get past the Italian. Tzortzis took just the one win last year, and it was here at the Circuit Ricardo Tormo. He'll be looking to repeat that feat at Ricardo Tormo and then try and get a win at every other circuit on the EuroNASCAR calendar. And always one of the quickest drivers in the paddock last year. Went up against. There's Garelli getting past Giorgio Maggi. So Garelli has managed to make a move there. And now Giorgio Maggi under threat as well from the 64 and from Sebastian Bleekemolen. So Giorgio Maggi loses out to Leclerc and Bleekemolen as well. And, well, while the party's going, Anthony Kumpen says, mind if I come? Kumpen around the outside at turn 4. There is Maggi in 8th place and hasn't really been able to latch on to the back of Anthony Kumpen. He is now under pressure from Marc Goossens and Frédéric Gabillon. Meanwhile, a penalty has been displayed to the car number 40. That's Neo Lambert for causing that collision. So he was judged to be at fault in the collision between himself and Kenko Miura. So Goossens has made a position, and Giorgio Maggi also loses out to Frédéric Gabillon. So Giorgio Maggi has dropped from 4th to 10th in about 3 laps. To wonder if he's nursing something of an issue, or maybe he's taken the best out of his tyres early on. Try and hold off Tzortzis, who's got a good run towards turn 2. Nose to the inside, but can't quite get it done. Absolutely nothing that Tzortzis could have done better there. Got a good run out of the corner, but Ercoli just had the car ahead by the time they got to turn 2. But looking at the margin from rear bumper to front bumper in this battle for second, Tzortzis has absolutely no intention of staying behind for long. In this last lap, it's just started to feel a little more likely, hasn't it? We've seen Tzortzis get a little bit closer. The quarter panels have started to merge a little bit, and again goes to the inside, does Tzortzis, but no move made. Ercoli's got to be careful there, running out wide, and on this occasion the running out wide has actually cost him, because to the inside with a nose ahead is Vladimiros Tzortzis, but again a bit more pull seemingly for Ercoli. It's going to be Tzortzis though on the inside into the first corner. Surely Vladimiros Tzortzis has got it done, and he has. He's gotten ahead into P2. Ercoli will try and fire back now into turn 2, pulls out of the move. Mutual respect between these two drivers as Vladimiros Tzortzis really gets sideways. They're still side by side through turn 3. But Vladimiros Tzortzis has finally managed to get himself up into P2. And no one has been able to do enough to best this man, Liam Hezemans. We started calling him Hollywood Hezemans last year after he took the EuroNASCAR 2 title in dramatic fashion, and it's a blockbuster beginning to his career in EuroNASCAR Pro with a first full season campaign this year and a first win in the category. Great job from Hezemans. Second place goes to Tzortzis. Third place for Gianmarco Ercoli. Garelli holds on to 4th place ahead of Bleekemolen. NASCAR 2 2023 gets underway now, and we are racing. It's a good start by the looks of it from Tzortzis, so Alberto Nasca's fears unwarranted. A good start from the number 5. He will lead into the first corner. Second place is going to go to Alberto Nasca in the 54. Dufro trying to hold on around the outside for third place there. He's got Claudio, in fact no, he's got Gil Linster for company. Is that Linster up into third place? It could be one of the others. The advances of Dario Caso. There's a bit of an experience deficit here. Dario Caso, the Italian racer, has driven a lot of laps around this circuit. He knows that turn one's a good overtaking opportunity, but Davidson tries to hold on around the outside, makes liberal use of the runoff. Also getting involved in this then is Roberto Benedetti, who dives up the inside, but that compromises both he and Dario Caso. And Jack Davidson, very cool-headed driving there, just takes the track and continues on his way unabated. That was very wily driving then from Davidson versus Dario Caso. And Caso gives him a nudge. That's more than a helping hand. Both cars off into the gravel. Oh dear. Caso was just way too ambitious on the brakes there. He manages to get himself onto the tarmac escape road, and that's served him well. Davidson's lost more time as a result of that one, and Davidson is going to find himself down somewhere in the high teens, if not 20th. Doubek still trying to find a way around Patrick Schober. Incidentally, the two of them have somewhat dropped. Romagnoli behind, so Riccardo Romagnoli in 8th position is not quite able to keep up with this battle for 6th place. Patrick Schober still doing a wonderful job in the double V car of holding off Martin Doubek. Can he finally get away through this time? Looks like he might, yes. Has dived up the inside. You can see that Patrick Schober's got some loose bodywork as well, which might be losing him a mile an hour or so in a straight line. He's desperately trying to hold on as they collide into the braking zone. Both parties somehow keep the car somewhat in the right direction. Patrick Schober trying every which way he can to not give up the position, but I think he's finally going to have to yield. He's not done yet. He dives up the inside of Doubek, and well, that was from quite a way back, and it was fairly executed, but I reckon Martin Doubek says, okay, we're doing diving, are we? Okay, well, down into turn 8 he goes, and sure enough, he looks to the inside, and Patrick Schober carries it off. I get the feeling this battle is going to get more physical before a truce is called. Once again, with slightly better straight line speed, he muscles Patrick Schober out of the way, but has he gone too quick into turn 1? No, he keeps it nicely on the pavement. Will Schober retaliate now? Into turn 2, tries to take the apex, does take the apex, lifts his own bonnet up even more than it already is in the process. Minor touch between the two of them. So let's see if Schober can hold off Doubek this time as they go down the main straight. They begin the penultimate lap of the race, 5 miles between them and the flag. 8 kilometres if you prefer, and Doubek looks to the inside. Surely he's got it done. He's got the whole car alongside Schober, but Schober has a canny way of finding a way back past Doubek each and every time. Let's see if he dives into turn 2. No, holds his station for now. Doubek sometimes ends up drifting wide and just allowing Schober a method back through. Let's see if that happens again. I think at this point Doubek is surely out of patience and just wants to retain that position. He's going to be hyper focused on keeping that car where it needs to be, but there goes Patrick Schober again, and somehow they avoid each other. The door was firmly closed on Schober there by Doubek. Here comes though Vladimir Tzortzis. He took his first win in EuroNASCAR 2 here at the Circuit Ricardo Tormo, and almost exactly 12 months later he's repeating the feat. It's a win for Vladimir Tzortzis in the first race of EuroNASCAR 2 2023, and it's a commanding one at that. He beats